Welcome back to Anawatch, my fellow anime adventurers. You thought part 1 was epic? Well, part 2 is here to turn things up a notch. 2024's adventure lineup is relentless, and we're bringing you more of those epic scenes that make us yell. Just one more episode, get ready for some serious anime heat. Let's go.
ベルトール様。
マキナか。それより世の最短によくぞか。それで
ネルドアチカ大聖堂。
まあよい。さあマキナ、今復活を遂げた旅よとともに。
それについて一つご報告が。
なんだ。
今から約80年、統合歴2099年。これが新しい世界の姿です。
なんなのだこれは。
Next, set in a futuristic 2099 Neo-Tokyo, Demon Lord 2099 combines the supernatural with a cyberpunk edge. The Demon Lord Veltal, once defeated in a mythical past, mysteriously reawakens in this high-tech city brimming with neon lights and advanced AI. Without his old world magic, he must learn to adapt, often clashing with mega corporations and rogue technology to reclaim his former glory. This blend of fantasy and sci-fi provides a fresh take on the Demon Lord genre, as Veltal navigates between ancient powers and modern threats, plotting his resurgence against a world that has changed immensely.
世はこの時代では何もできないのではないのか。自信なくなってきたよ。
うるせえバーカ。
戦士として頼りないと言ったが、なかなかどうしてこう作りたくなる体をしているな、佐藤。
私が一番なんだからね。
待ち続けるだけの愛など弱い。佐藤への私の愛は強いぞ。
目でも構いませんからね。ちょっと。
Next, tales of wedding rings. For as long as he can remember, Satu has harbored a crush on his childhood friend Haim. But when she reveals she's from another world and destined to be a queen, he's suddenly swept into a world of magical kingdoms and heroic battles. To protect her kingdom and become her partner, he must take on the title of her ring king, battling fierce foes with his newfound powers. As other powerful princesses from different lands vie for his loyalty and strength, Satu finds himself in a strange magical harem, each princess adding their unique spark to his story.
もし急に戦ったりしなくちゃいけなくなったら。
もう一つ力添えをしてやろ
グラナー
う。なんだ、私も佐藤の嫁だぞ。
それでは私もネフリテスまで。ネフリテスがあんな積極的に。
うるせえバーカ。
旅先のトラブルはほとんどこいつが原因なのに。
怒ったわ。もう一歩も動かないから。大変引いちゃった。
何してんだお前。実はラスボス撃破からエンドロールが服でタコ殴りにできるんです。この時を待ち望んだよ、フェアリー。
Next, Shangri-La Frontier Season 2. Rakuro Hizutome, a gamer known for playing notoriously terrible games, finds himself in Shangri-La Frontier, a high-quality VR MMO. The skills he's picked up from years of playing broken games where every move counts make him unexpectedly strong in a world where strategy and skill are essential. As he battles fierce monsters, dungeon bosses, and other players, his ability to think outside the box allows him to survive and even thrive when others would fail. His adventures take him through lush forests, hidden dungeons, and mysterious ruins where each new level unlocks another layer of his potential, turning him into one of the game's most formidable players.
三楽さん。
なんだばあさんや。
誰がばあさんですわ。
トキシックが。
あっち行けですわ。三楽さんに乗れるのは私だけですわ。
俺は止まり木じゃねえ。
証拠りもなくまた来ましたわ。三楽さんは渡しませんですわ。しゃー。
やめとけ。
うるせえバーカ。
銃を捨てないのか。
なんだって。
最強の悪魔がサキュバスであること、人間には意外らしい。暇つぶしにめでてやっても構わんぞ。
お断りだ。お前の本性は戦闘狂だろ。
Next, why does nobody remember Maine in this world? This unique fantasy romance follows our overpowered main character, who finds himself in a strange world where people constantly forget his existence after brief interactions. His overpowering abilities make him a standout, but the loneliness that comes with being unremembered weighs heavily on him. Amidst this, he encounters a love interest who somehow defies this strange amnesia-like phenomenon. Together, they unravel mysteries and build a relationship rooted in rare, genuine connection, a connection that's unforgettable in a world that otherwise erases him from memory. This twist on the romance genre, combined with supernatural elements, makes it compelling and memorable.
それ私も気になってた。違う、これはたまたま。ごまかしても無駄だもん。あなた貝を狙ってるでしょ。何を言っておるのじゃ、お主は。黙ってないで、お主も何とか言わんか。
まあレーレンが同行してくれるなら嬉しいけど。
無茶を言うでな。
うるせえバーカ。
死ぬのか俺。でもせめて童貞くらい卒業したかった。あ、眩しい。まだ生きてやがる。おっぱいでけえ。しかし美人だな。ヨーロッパ系か。そんなに無防備だとお触りしちゃうぞ。
Next, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. Rudius Grey Rat's life began with tragedy and regret. In his previous life, he was a 34-year-old shut-in with no purpose, filled with regret for wasting his years in isolation. After dying in an accident, he's reincarnated in a fantasy world as a baby with all his memories intact. This time, he's determined to live differently, seizing every opportunity for growth. But Rudius is far from perfect. His personality carries over, bringing a mischievous and often perverted side that complicates his relationships. As he grows, Rudius masters powerful magic, trains in swordsmanship, and forms meaningful connections, gradually becoming an exceptionally skilled adventurer. Season 2 follows his journey into adulthood, where he faces new challenges, including mastering his abilities, understanding his feelings, and discovering the meaning of family.
メイドのリーリャ、素晴らしいものをお持ちで。
うるせえバーカ。
なあカイト、アイリさんと随分親しそうだったけど。
あの凛々しいお姉さんとどういう知り合いなんだ。
ダンジョンで会って。
ダンジョンダンジョンで会った人だったんだね。
Now, a nobody's way up to an exploration hero, this anime follows a high schooler who dreams of adventure beyond the mundane, finding himself thrust into a world where he must rise to become an exploration hero. His journey from zero to hero is packed with thrilling battles, encounters with mythical creatures, and challenges that test his limits. This series isn't just about the action, though it's about self-discovery, as he learns what it truly means to be a hero. Alongside the high-stakes adventure, there's also a budding workplace romance that adds complexity to his journey, balancing his ambitions with an emotionally rewarding subplot that'll keep you hooked.
出た神の雷撃、助かったよ。
そんな当然の務めです。そんなこと私には一度も言ったことないよな。
ああ、破滅の極限を打ってくれなかったら危なかった。さすがルシェリア。
だろう、もっと褒めてもいいんだぜ。
うるせえバーカ。
Next, Failure Frame, meet Momori Tuka, a bullied high school student who finds himself summoned to another world. Unlike his peers, Tuka is bestowed with Failure Frame, a series of low-level abilities seemingly meant to hinder him rather than empower him. Yet with a sharp mind and relentless determination, Tuka discovers the true potential of his abilities, turning his seemingly weak skills into powerful tools of survival and revenge. As he rises to defy his summoners and take control of his fate, his journey blends action and strategy, proving he's more than just a failure.
うるせえバーカ。
じゃあ行く？後ろの方のワンちゃん戦ってる風に見えないし、自分の痛いのもなんのその洗脳でしょ。実体験弱虫ハーリー・クインゼルちゃんのお話。
Now, Suicide Squad Isekai, in this dark, action-packed take on the isekai genre, the notorious anti-heroes and villains of the Suicide Squad find themselves transported into a chaotic fantasy world where their unique skills make them both feared and powerful. Each character brings their twisted backgrounds and morally complex abilities to a place where magic, monsters, and deadly battles abound. As they adapt to this unpredictable world, they must navigate their violent past, forming alliances and clashing with mystical foes. The result is an intense blend of action, survival, and dark comedy, pushing each character to their limits in a world that's just as ruthless as they are.
うるせえバーカ。
Next, the healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest. Ross' journey starts with rejection. Labeled weak and dismissed by his own party, he sets out to prove them wrong, though he's carrying a hidden strength no one expected. Once he partners with Narcena, he reveals that he's no ordinary healer. His mastery of close combat skills makes him a deadly force when combined with his healing abilities. Through rigorous battles and intense encounters across vast, monster-ridden landscapes, Ross pushes himself to new limits, embracing a dual role as both healer and fighter. His quest across unfamiliar lands forces him to confront enemies that challenge his growth, ultimately transforming him into a power none of his former allies could have anticipated.
うるせえバーカ。
生徒を相手に騎士があんなに本気で。
これで終わりだ。そこで勝者学院代表。
Now, Spirit Chronicles 2, when Haruto Omikawa dies and reincarnates as the mysterious orphan Ryo, he gains extraordinary powers and a destiny to fulfill in a world filled with magic and intrigue. As he unravels secrets from both his past and present lives, a group of fascinating women join him, each captivated by his courage and mystery. Season 2 explores Ryo's struggles with his dual identity, where his kindness and strength draw allies, friends, and love interests into his life. The series weaves together fantasy and romance in a way that shows the complexity of Ryo's relationships.
ハルト、眠
ちょっと待ってアイシア。
何やってるのあなたじゃダメでしょ。どうしてハルトと寝てる。
うるせえバーカ。
リュウさん。
ヘル君、その格好は。
Next, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 5. Bell Crannel's adventures in Aurelio's dungeon reach new heights as he battles powerful monsters, uncovers dark secrets, and navigates the complexities of love and friendship. Surrounded by a harem of strong-willed women, from goddesses to warriors, Bell's journey is filled with thrilling battles and emotional moments that test his courage and heart. Season 5 promises even more intensity as Bell faces new enemies and continues to grow stronger, all while dealing with the affections of those around him. This season is packed with action, romance, and a deeper look at the bonds Bell has formed on his path to becoming a hero.
僕の分も。カサンドラさん。
うるせえバーカ。
And that wraps up part 2. We've seen more epicness than we can handle, but there's still more in store. Get hyped for part 3, where the adventure hits its peak. Drop a like, subscribe, and share your wildest thoughts in the comments. This is Anna Watch, keeping the anime vibe strong. See you next time.